Welcome! You have found your way here to this quiet space, away from the noise, away from the rush. Like a traveler seeking shelter from a sudden rain, you have arrived at a place of stillness. My name is Kaito, and I will be your guide on this path today. Here at TeaMindVibes, we do not seek to escape the world, but to find the quiet center within it. Our journey for this hour will be a gentle one, following the way of Chanoyu, the way of tea, and the way of Zazen, the way of quiet sitting. We will not force the mind to be still, instead we will invite it. We will begin by preparing tea, a meditation in motion. Then we will prepare the body for stillness. We will listen to the quiet whispers of Haiku, letting the words wash over us like water over stones. We will share a simple story and give thanks for this moment, and we will depart with one final poem, carrying its peace with us. There is no need to achieve anything here. Your only task is to be present. Let the world outside the screen fade away. Let go of the day that has passed and the day that is yet to come. There is only now, this breath, this moment. Our meditation begins not with closing the eyes, but with the first simple mindful action. Let us begin. Our meditation begins not with a great effort, but with a simple, mindful act. The way of tea, Chanoyu, teaches us that peace can be found in the present moment, through focused, wholehearted attention. Let us walk this path together now. We begin by listening. The water in this iron pot is not boiling, but simmering softly. The ancient tea masters called this sound matsukaze, the sound of wind sighing through pine trees. It tells us the water is alive and ready. It is the sound of nature, here in our quiet room. Before the tea is made, we must prepare a worthy home for it. The tea bowl, the chawan, is still. We will awaken it with warmth and purify it with our attention. This first water is a gift of warmth, an invitation. We are saying to the bowl, be ready, just as we must say to our own hearts, be ready, before we can receive the gift of this moment. Now we greet the whisk, the chasen carved from a single piece of bamboo. We dip it into the warm water, allowing its delicate tines to soften and become flexible. To care for our tools is to care for our practice. To care for our practice is to care for our mind. We let go of what has served its purpose. This water has done its work. Now we empty it to make space for what is to come. This is the way of things. We must release the past to be open to the fullness of the present. Now, we purify. This act of wiping the bowl is the heart of our preparation. With each motion, we polish more than just clay. We are polishing the mind. We wipe away the dust of distraction. We smooth the ripples of agitation. We are creating a space of perfect, clean emptiness. Let your mind become like this bowl, clean, warm, empty, and ready. The vessel is prepared. Now we may invite the guest of honor, the matcha. With this silk cloth, the fukusa, we purify our tools. This ritual is a reminder to approach this moment with a clean heart and a clear intention. The tea caddy holds the matcha, a fine powder of stone-ground green tea leaves. The scoop is our bridge, carrying the tea's essence into the bowl. 2 scoops, a gesture of generosity. Let the vibrant color fill your eyes. It is the color of life itself. Breathe in gently. The fragrance is fresh and green, like a wet field of grass after a summer rain. This is the scent of pure nature. The moment of transformation is near. We return to the water, which is now cooled to the perfect temperature, not so hot as to scorch the tea, not so cool as to fail to awaken it. This is the search for balance, the middle way. Now, the dance begins. The wrist is relaxed, the mind is focused. We are inviting the air to join the water and the tea. We are transforming 3 separate things into one harmonious whole, from the simple elements of our lives. With focused intention, we too can create something of unified beauty. See how the foam, the owa, forms, a cloud of jade upon a liquid sea. It is a testament to the care brought to this moment. It is complete. I offer this bowl to you. Though a screen separates us, the intention of this moment can cross any distance. Receive it in your mind. Imagine its warmth in your hands, the pleasant weight of the ceramic. Bow your head slightly in gratitude. Gratitude for the earth that grew the tea, and for this singular, unrepeatable moment we are sharing. Now, in your mind's eye, lift the bowl. Inhale its fresh green aroma. Take a sip. Let the warm, frothy liquid touch your tongue. Notice the taste, a deep, savory richness, or umami, a clean, clarifying bitterness, and finally, a lingering, subtle sweetness. This is the taste of life itself, richness, bitterness, and a sweetness that remains. Feel the gentle, focused energy it gives you, not a jolt, but a calm awakening. The mind becomes clear, the spirit still. This is the gift of the tea, the peace found in engaging with the world with our full, undivided attention. The tea has been prepared and received. The true purpose was not the drink, but the journey of its creation. Every step was a meditation. Now, with this warmth inside us and this stillness in our hearts, we are truly ready to begin. Let us prepare the body for an even deeper quiet. The tea has been received. A gentle warmth now resides within. The ritual of doing is complete, and now we may begin the ritual of simply being. This is the art of zazen, or quiet sitting. It is not an act of force, but an act of gentle allowing. We are allowing ourselves to arrive fully in our own body, in this one singular moment. First, we prepare our foundation. Find your seat, whether on a cushion on the floor or in a chair. The way is the same. We will build our posture from the earth upwards, creating a vessel that is both stable and at ease. If you are in a chair, allow both of your feet to rest flat on the floor. Feel the solid ground beneath you. It is holding you. Let your back be straight, perhaps away from the back of the chair, so your spine supports itself. If you are on a cushion, arrange your legs in a way that is comfortable for you. The goal is not to achieve a perfect shape, but to create a stable base. Your seat and your knees, or your seat and your feet, form a tripod connecting you firmly to the earth. Feel this connection now. You are grounded. You are secure. Now let us find our center. Gently sway your body from side to side like a tall blade of grass in a soft breeze. The movements are slow and mindful. Feel your weight shifting. Gradually, make the swaying smaller and smaller until it ceases, and you find a point of perfect balance. A place of effortless stillness where you are not leaning in any direction. You have settled into your own center. From this stable base, allow your spine to rise. Imagine it is a stack of smooth, beautiful stones, one resting perfectly upon the other, reaching for the sky. Create a sense of length and spaciousness, not by straining, but by gently intending to be tall. Your head rests lightly on top of your spine, balanced and free. Tuck your chin in just slightly, as if to lengthen the back of your neck. Feel a sense of dignity in this posture. It is the posture of a mountain, solid, grounded, and reaching towards the heavens. Pause. Now we bring our hands to rest. Throughout the day, our hands are busy grasping, typing, working. Now we give them a posture of deep rest. Bring your right hand to rest in your lap, palm facing up. Now place your left hand on top of the right, also palm up. Allow the tips of your thumbs to touch lightly, forming a perfect, gentle oval. This is the cosmic mudra. Let your hands rest against your body, just below your navel. This shape is a circle of stillness and unity. By holding it, you are holding a symbol of peace in your own center. Allow your shoulders to relax completely, melting down and away from your ears. Your arms feel heavy and at ease. Your hands have nothing more to do. Let your mouth be gently closed, your teeth slightly apart. The tongue can rest on the roof of your mouth, just behind your teeth. This simple act helps to quiet the mind. Allow all the muscles in your face to soften. Release your jaw. Smooth the space between your eyebrows. Let a gentle, unseen smile rest on your lips. A smile of contentment for this moment, just as it is. And your eyes. We do not close them tightly to block out the world. Instead, we simply lower our gaze. Let your eyes be half open, your focus soft and unfixed, resting on the floor a few feet in front of you. We are not trying to escape the world, but to be fully present within it, in a calm and centered way. You are aware of the room, but your attention is turned inward. A long pause of at least 1 minute. You have now prepared your vessel. This posture is your home for the practice. For the next while, your only work is to inhabit this body, this shape of stillness. Be kind to it. If you must move, move with awareness and then gently return. Now we will fill this vessel with our attention. We will take a journey from the tips of our toes to the crown of our head without moving an inch. Bring your full, gentle awareness to your feet and ankles. Feel the points of contact with the floor or cushion. Notice any sensations, warmth, coolness, tingling, without judgment. Simply acknowledge the life that is there. Let your feet be completely at rest. Allow your awareness to flow up into your lower legs, your knees and your thighs. Feel the weight and solidity of your legs. Feel the strength in the bones and the softness in the muscles. Let go of any tension you might be holding here. Allow your legs to feel heavy, grounding you, anchoring you to the earth. Bring your attention to your hips and your seat, your foundation. Feel your weight surrendering completely to the cushion or chair beneath you. Trust in its support. Release any clenching. Let this area be soft, heavy, and stable. This is the solid base of your mountain. From this groundedness, let your awareness travel up your torso. Feel the gentle rise and fall of your abdomen as you breathe. This area, the hara, is your body's center. Let your attention rest here, like an anchor in a calm harbor. Then, travel up the length of your noble spine, feeling its upright, dignified alignment. Bring your awareness to your chest and heart center. Feel the gentle beating of your heart, a steady, faithful rhythm of life within you. Rest in that rhythm. Let your attention flow down from your relaxed shoulders, through your arms to your hands resting peacefully in your lap. Feel the warmth where your hands meet. Feel the delicate connection of your thumbs. Let the peace in your hands flow back up your arms and into your entire body. Finally, bring your awareness to your neck, your face, and your head. Let your jaw be soft, your forehead smooth. Feel the air on your skin. Let your entire head feel light and clear, resting in perfect balance. Now feel your body as one unified whole. From the ground beneath you to the crown of your head, feel the entire landscape of your body, breathing, humming with quiet aliveness. Rest in this feeling of wholeness. A long pause of at least 2 minutes. The body is now still. Now we turn our gentle attention to the breath. Do not try to control it. Do not try to make it deeper or slower. Your breath knows how to breathe. Your only task is to become a curious and friendly witness to its natural rhythm. Bring your focus to the place where you feel the breath most clearly. Perhaps it is the cool air entering your nostrils and the warmer air leaving. You can rest your attention there, or perhaps you feel the gentle expansion and contraction of your chest, or maybe you feel the slow, deep rising and falling of your abdomen. Choose one place to be your anchor. Let your mind rest on this sensation, the rising and the falling, the in-breath and the out-breath. It is like watching waves on a shore. A wave rolls in and a wave rolls out. The ocean does not try to make the waves. They simply arise and pass away. Be the shore and simply feel the gentle rhythm of the breath washing over you again and again. If your mind wanders away, and it will, that is the nature of the mind, do not be discouraged. The moment you realize you have been thinking is a moment of perfect mindfulness. Gently, without judgment, acknowledge the thought and then kindly guide your attention back. Back to your anchor. Back to the physical sensation of this one breath. Each time you return, you are strengthening your muscle of presence. As you sit with the breath, thoughts will come. Memories, plans, worries, daydreams. Do not treat them as enemies. Do not try to fight them or push them away. This only creates more struggle. Instead, imagine your mind is a wide, open sky. The thoughts are simply clouds drifting through. When a thought appears, you can see it. A cloud of planning. You acknowledge it, but you do not have to climb onto it and fly away. You can let it drift on by, revealing the clear blue sky that is always there, behind the clouds. You are the sky, not the clouds. The sky remains vast, open, and untouched. Let your thoughts come, and let them go, and always you can return your attention to the simple, physical anchor of your breath. The body is still. The breath is the anchor. The mind is watched with a gentle, spacious awareness. You have arrived. You have settled into the quiet temple of your own being. There is nowhere else to go, nothing else to do, and nothing to achieve. Simply this: the feeling of your body sitting, the sound of your breath flowing. Rest here, in this stillness, in this presence. Your mind is like a calm, clear lake, ready to receive the reflection of the moon. Your heart is a silent room, ready to hear the whisper of a poem. The body is still. The mind is clear. We have arrived in the quiet courtyard of the present moment. Here, in this stillness, we can begin to listen. Not with the ears alone, but with the whole body. We will listen to the small, ancient poems of Japan called Haiku. 17 sounds, a whisper from a poet's heart, captured hundreds of years ago, yet as fresh as this morning's dew. These poems are not riddles to be solved, they are not stories to be understood with the intellect, they are fingers pointing at the moon. Do not fixate on the finger, look where it is pointing. Each poem is a tiny gate. I will offer you the gate, and then hold a space of silence for you to walk through it, into the landscape it reveals. There is nothing you need to do. Simply let the words arrive, let the images blossom in your mind, and rest in the feeling that remains. Let us begin. Our first journey is to the places where the world is most still, to the quiet surfaces of water and the ancient patience of stone. Let these words be an invitation to the silence that lies at the heart of nature and at the heart of your own being. Here is the first poem from the master Matsuo Basho. An old silent pond. A frog jumps into the pond. Splash! Silence again. Can you see it? Let the image form in your mind without effort. An old pond, perhaps covered in green moss, surrounded by ancient trees. It has been there for 100 years, 1,000 years. It holds the reflection of the sky, the clouds, the passing birds. It holds the memory of every season. This pond is a mirror of your own mind in its deep, natural state of quiet. Feel the stillness of this ancient water within you. An old silent pond, feel that silence, a silence that is not empty but full. Full of life, full of history, full of peace. It is the background of all things. This silence existed before the frog, and it remains after. And then, from the stillness, a sudden movement. A frog jumps into the pond. Oh! A moment of pure, unthinking life, the green flash of its body, the arc through the air. This is the moment of happening, the unexpected event. In our lives, there are always frogs jumping in, a phone call, a sudden memory, a strong emotion, a sound in the other room. Life is full of these disturbances to our quiet. Splash! The sound breaks the silence, a sharp, clear, singular event. Hear that sound in your mind, the sound of water breaking, the sound of the world happening, and then, what comes after the splash? Silence again. The pond receives the frog. It does not fight the disturbance. The water ripples outwards, circle after circle, growing wider and fainter. And then the surface becomes still once more. The silence that returns is even deeper than the silence that came before. It is a silence that has absorbed the sound, that has accepted the disturbance and returned to its own nature. Can you be like this old pond? Can your mind receive the disturbances of life, the thoughts, the worries, the sounds with such grace? Can you allow them to create their splash, their ripples, and then let them settle, returning to the vast, deep silence of your own being? You are not the frog, you are not the splash, you are the pond, the silent, ancient, all-accepting water. Let us hear the poem once more. Let it land in the stillness you have found. An old silent pond, a frog jumps into the pond, splash, silence again. The silent pond reflects the turning of the year. Life is a dance of seasons, each with its own beauty, its own lesson. Let us now walk through the year, one poem at a time. let us feel the impermanence and the renewal that the seasons teach us. We begin with the promise of spring. This poem is by Kobayashi Isa. In the cherry blossom's shade, there's no such thing as a stranger. Visualize the scene. You are standing beneath a cherry tree in full bloom. The sky is a canopy of soft pink-white blossoms. The light is gentle, filtered through a million petals. A soft breeze blows and a gentle snow of petals drifts down around you. Feel the softness of the air. Breathe in the subtle, sweet fragrance. In the cherry blossom's shade. This is a special place, a temporary sanctuary of impossible beauty. The blossoms, the sakura, are a symbol of the fleeting nature of life. They are here in their full glory for only a short time. Their beauty is so overwhelming, so pure that it stops the mind. It dissolves our usual concerns. Well, there's no such thing as a stranger. Imagine others are there with you under the same tree, people you do not know, old and young, men and women. But here, in this shared moment of awe, the boundaries between you seem to fall away. You are not your name, your job, your history. They are not theirs. You are all just beings, standing together, witnessing this profound, transient beauty. The blossoms connect you. The shared experience of wonder makes you one family. This poem is an invitation to find those moments in your own life. Moments of beauty so pure they erase the lines we draw between ourselves. A beautiful sunset, the sound of wonderful music, the laughter of a child. In these moments, our hearts open and we recognize the shared humanity in everyone. For a moment, we remember that we are all just walking this path together. Let the poem's gentleness fill your heart. In the cherry blossom's shade, there's no such thing as a stranger. The year deepens. The energy of spring gives way to the fullness of summer. The sun is high. The world is vibrant and alive with the buzzing of insects and the deep green of the leaves. From the poet, Yosa Busol. The summer river. Although there is a bridge, my horse goes through the water. Feel the heat of a summer afternoon. The air is thick and warm. You are on horseback, approaching a cool, flowing river. There is a bridge. A perfectly good, dry, sensible bridge. The logical path. The efficient way. My horse goes through the water. The horse has another idea. It follows its instinct. It is drawn to the coolness, to the sensory pleasure of the river. It steps off the path and into the refreshing water. Feel the cool water splashing up on your legs, the relief from the heat, the sound of the horse's hooves on the smooth river stones. This poem is a celebration of the instinctual, the joyful, the path of direct experience. So often in our lives we take the bridge. We do what is expected, what is sensible, what is efficient. We follow the prescribed path. We forget to feel. We forget the simple, direct pleasure of the water. The horse reminds us to sometimes ignore the bridge, to choose the path of feeling and aliveness, to step into the river of life directly. Where in your life are you always taking the bridge when your heart longs to step into the water? This poem gives you permission. Let your horse go through the water. Feel the coolness, feel the joy. Listen again. The summer river, although there is a bridge, my horse goes through the water. Summer's fire softens, the light begins to change, a coolness returns to the air, the leaves turn from green to gold and crimson. Autumn arrives, a season of letting go, a season of melancholic beauty. Here is another from Basho. On a withered branch a crow has settled, autumn evening. See the image, it is stark, simple, stripped of all that is unnecessary. A single branch,
not lush with leaves, but withered, bare. It shows its true form, its angular, dark silhouette against a fading sky. A crow has settled, not a songbird, a crow, a black, solitary figure. It is not moving, it is not crying out. It has simply settled. It has come to rest. It is a point of black stillness in a still world. Autumn evening, the end of the day, the end of the year. The light is fading to grey. The warmth is gone. There is a feeling of completion, things coming to a close. The world is quiet, preparing for the long sleep of winter. There is a deep peace in this image. It is not a sad peace, but a profound one. It is the beauty of wabi-sabi, the beauty of things that are imperfect, impermanent, and incomplete. The withered branch, the solitary crow, the fading light, together they create a perfect harmony. The poem asks nothing of you, it simply presents an image of reality, just as it is. It invites you to find the beauty in simplicity, in solitude, in the quiet end of things. Can you sit with this image, like the crow on the branch, and simply be, without wishing for the leaves of summer or the songs of spring? Can you find the deep, quiet beauty of this autumn evening in your own heart? Let us settle with the crow. On a withered branch, a crow has settled. Autumn evening. The year comes to its final rest. The world is covered in a blanket of white. The sounds are muffled. The air is crisp and clean. Winter, a time of deep stillness and introspection. This poem is from the poet Naito Joso. They end their journey at the same pillow at last, this man and the snow. Imagine a traveler. He has been on a long journey through many lands, through many seasons. He is old now. The journey is coming to an end. He lies down to rest for the night in a simple inn. They end their journey at the same pillow at last. Who is they? The man and the snow. Outside the window, the snow is falling. It has journeyed all the way from the high clouds, drifting, traveling, to finally come to rest on the ground, on the windowsill, on the roof. The man has journeyed all his life, and now he has come to rest on his pillow. The man and the snow. One life coming to a close. The other, a million tiny lives of snowflakes ending their fall. In this moment, they are the same. They have both arrived at their final destination. There is a great sense of peace, of release in this image. The struggle is over, the journey is complete, the time for rest has come. This poem speaks to the great cycles of nature and our own lives. We are like the snow. We fall from a mysterious place. We have our brief, beautiful dance in the air. And then we come to rest, returning to the earth. There is no sadness here, only a deep, profound sense of acceptance and peace, a final unity with the world. We are not separate from nature. We are a part of its great, quiet, eternal dance. Feel this sense of peaceful arrival. They end their journey at the same pillow at last, this man and the snow. We have journeyed through the stillness of nature and the turning of the seasons. Now, let us bring our attention even closer to the heart of the present moment, to the simple act of being here. These poems are about the small things, the ordinary things, seen through eyes that are fully awake. From Tan Taigi. On the temple bell has settled and is sleeping, a butterfly. See the temple bell, huge, bronze, ancient, a symbol of power, of deep, resonant sound that can be heard for miles. It represents timelessness, tradition, profound truth. It is heavy, solid, and unmoving. He has settled and is sleeping, a butterfly. On this symbol of permanence and power, something small, fragile, and utterly ephemeral has come to rest. A butterfly. Its wings are paper-thin, painted with color. Its life lasts but a few weeks, and it is sleeping in a state of complete trust, complete vulnerability, on the cold, hard metal of the bell. This poem is a perfect image of the interplay between strength and gentleness, between the timeless and the transient. The great bell will ring, calling monks to prayer, its sound shaking the air. But for now, for this one precious moment, it is silent. It has become a resting place for the most delicate of creatures. The universe in all its vastness and power is holding this tiny butterfly with infinite tenderness. This is the nature of the present moment. It is where the immense and the tiny meet, where our own small, fragile life can rest for a moment on the great, timeless bell of reality. Can you feel that? Can you feel the gentle strength that is holding you right now? Can you rest, like the butterfly, in a state of complete trust, even for just one breath? Let us rest with the butterfly. On the temple bell has settled and is sleeping, a butterfly. The present moment is not always so grand. Sometimes it is found in the simplest acts of our day, in the kitchen, in the garden. This final poem is from a woman poet, Kaga no Chiyo. I must go begging for water. The morning glories have captured my well. The poet wakes up in the morning. She goes to her well to draw water for the day. A simple daily chore. But when she arrives, she finds that overnight, the morning glory vines have wrapped themselves all around the bucket and the rope. They have opened their beautiful, blue, trumpet-shaped flowers in the morning sun. It is a breathtaking sight. Her well has been captured. It has been taken over by beauty. Her reaction is not frustration. It is not anger that her routine has been disrupted. It is awe. The beauty is so complete, so perfect, she cannot bring herself to disturb it. She cannot bring herself to unwind the flowers to get her water. So, what does she do? I must go begging for water. She would rather go to a neighbor and ask for water than destroy this one perfect moment of beauty. She chooses beauty over convenience. She chooses reverence over her own needs. This poem is a lesson in mindfulness. It asks us, how often do we overlook the morning glories in our own lives because we are so focused on drawing our water, on our tasks, our goals, our routines? Are we willing to be stopped in our tracks by a moment of unexpected beauty? Are we willing to change our plans to honor it? This poem invites us to open our eyes to the beauty that is right in front of us, woven into the fabric of our most ordinary days, and to treat that beauty as something sacred. Let us see the world with her eyes. I must go begging for water. The morning glories have captured my well. The poems are now quiet, but their echo remains. Let the images, the pond, the blossoms, the crow, the butterfly, the morning glories settle within you. They are not just poems, they are keys, unlocking the quiet beauty of your own awareness. Rest now in the silence they have opened. Welcome back. Let the echo of the poem settle into the quiet ground of your being. The stillness you have cultivated is now the fertile soil in which a new seed can grow. In Zen, we often use simple stories to tend to this inner garden. They are not grand lessons, but small, smooth stones to hold in the hand of the heart. I would like to share one such story with you now. There is nothing to do but listen, let it arrive, let it unfold, and let it be what it is. A man was walking through the mountains and came face to face with a large, hungry tiger. He turned and ran, the tiger chasing close behind. He came to the edge of a great cliff. With no other choice, he grabbed a thick vine and began to climb down the cliff face. As he hung there, he looked up and saw the tiger at the top, snarling down at him. He looked down and saw another tiger at the bottom, looking up, waiting for him to fall. He was trapped. Then two small mice, one white and one black, appeared from a crack in the rock and began to nibble at the vine he was holding. He knew that at any moment the vine could snap. His situation was perilous. The tiger of the past was behind him. The tiger of the future was waiting below, and the vine of the present moment was being eaten away by the white mouse of day and the black mouse of night. It was at that moment, clinging for his life, that he noticed something. Growing from the cliff face within his reach was a single wild strawberry. It was plump, red, and perfect. Holding on to the vine with one hand, he reached out with the other, plucked the strawberry, and put it in his mouth. It was the most delicious strawberry he had ever tasted. This story is our story. We are all that man hanging on the cliff. The tiger above is our past, our regrets, our memories, the things we cannot change. The tiger below is our future, our worries, our plans, our fears of the unknown. We are caught between them. And so we cling to the vine of the present moment, this fragile now. But the mice of day and night, of passing time, are constantly nibbling away at it. The vine will not last forever. We can spend our entire life staring up at one tiger or down at the other, paralyzed with fear. Or we can do what the man in the story did. We can find the strawberry. The strawberry is the sweetness of life that is available right now, in this very moment, regardless of our circumstances. It does not make the tigers disappear. It does not stop the mice from chewing. It simply offers a moment of pure, unadulterated reality, a moment of grace. The story is an invitation to find the strawberry in our own lives. This is the practice of gratitude, not a gratitude for something grand or distant, but a deep, simple thankfulness for what is present, right here, right now. Let us practice this now. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable, or keep your gaze soft and low. Bring your awareness to your breath, this simple, constant flow of air, in and out. This is a strawberry. For your entire life, it has been given to you freely, without asking. Feel the gift of one single breath, and feel the gentle, steady beat of your heart in your chest, a faithful rhythm pumping life through your body. This too is a strawberry. Can you feel a flicker of gratitude for these simple, miraculous gifts? A silent thank you to the breath, to the heart. Now bring your awareness to your senses, your ability to hear my voice, to hear the sounds in your room. ability to see the light and color, even through closed eyelids, the feeling of the air on your skin, the contact of your body with the surface that supports you. Each sensation is a taste of the world. Each one is a small, sweet strawberry. For these gifts of perception, let us be grateful. Think now of the small strawberries we so often overlook. The simple fact of having shelter over your head, the last glass of clean water you drank, the clothes you are wearing. Our lives are built upon a foundation of simple gifts we rarely notice. Choose just one of these simple things now and offer it your full, heartfelt thanks. Feel the warmth of that appreciation. Now let us find the bravest strawberry. Think of a challenge you have faced in your life, a difficult time that tested you. Do not dwell on the pain, but ask yourself, what strength did I discover? What lesson did I learn? Often, our greatest wisdom comes from our deepest struggles. Can you find a small piece of gratitude, not for the hardship, but for the resilience and wisdom it helped you uncover? Finally, let this feeling of gratitude expand beyond yourself. Bring to mind one person who has shown you kindness. See their face in your mind's eye and silently send them your deepest thanks. Feel how this gratitude connects you. Now let that feeling widen even more to all the unknown people whose efforts support your life, the farmers, the builders, the drivers, and wider still to this earth, our beautiful home, which gives us air, water, and life itself. Feel your heart open with a sense of awe and connection to all that is. Rest in this feeling, this warmth, this gentle, open heart of gratitude. This is the sweetness the man in the story tasted. It is not dependent on the tigers being gone. It is available right now. It is always available. It is our true nature. And so, our hour together in this quiet space comes to its gentle close. Do not be in a hurry to leave. The journey out is as important as the journey in. Rest for a moment longer in the warmth of your own open heart. The peace you feel is not something I have given you. It is something you have rediscovered within yourself. Our journey has been a circle. We began with the simple presence of preparing tea. We settled the body, building a posture of dignified stillness. We listened to the quiet whispers of haiku, letting them wash the mind clean. We heard a story of tigers and a strawberry, and from it allowed our own natural gratitude to blossom. Now the circle completes itself. We prepare to carry the essence of this practice back into the world, for the true purpose of sitting in stillness is to learn how to move through life with greater awareness and a kinder heart. The meditation does not end when you stand up. That is when it truly begins. To guide us across this threshold, I will offer you 3 final haiku. Think of them as parting gifts, 3 smooth stones to place in the pocket of your awareness as you walk forward into your day. The first stone is for your eyes, a reminder to see the world with the fresh attention you have found here. By the poet Takahama Kyoshi. The first firefly, as I was about to say, there, he was over here. Life is this quick, this fleeting, this alive. As you go from here, try to see with these haiku eyes. Notice the magic in the ordinary. This is the first gift, to see the world as it is, in its vibrant, momentary beauty. The second stone is for your hands, for your actions, a reminder to bring this mindful quality to whatever you do. By the wandering monk, Santoka Taneda. My begging bowl, it accepts the falling leaves and the falling rain. Whatever you do today, can you do it with the spirit of this begging bowl? Can you accept what comes fully and without resistance, bringing a quiet awareness to each simple task? This is the second gift, to act with a still and open heart. And the third stone is for your heart as you depart, a final poem on how to be in this world, from the Master Isa. Don't worry, spiders, I keep house casually. This is a poem of gentle, non-harming compassion, a reminder to be kind to yourself and to all other beings. Your heart has been softened by this practice. Carry this gentleness with you. Let it be the atmosphere that surrounds you. This is the third gift, to walk through the world with a kind and gentle heart. A long pause of 1 full minute, letting the 3 gifts settle. The poems have been offered. Now, Let us begin the gentle journey of returning. Do not rush. Let each movement be its own meditation. First, come back to your breath. And now let us take 3 deep, conscious breaths together. Let the first be a breath of cleansing. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, release any lingering tension. Let it all go. Let the second breath be one of gathering. Inhale deeply again, gathering all the peace and stillness you have found here into your heart. As you exhale, let it settle there, a warm, quiet ember. And let the third breath be a breath of thanks, a final deep inhalation of this precious gift of life, and a long, slow exhalation of gratitude to yourself for taking this time. Now slowly, mindfully, begin to bring small movements back into the body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes, feeling the life returning to them. Gently circle your wrists and then your ankles. On an inhalation, you might roll your shoulders up towards your ears, and on the exhalation, let them melt completely down your back, a gentle release of the stillness. Bring your hands together in front of your heart and rub the palms together, creating a soft warmth. Then place your warm palms over your closed eyes. Let your eyes rest in this gentle darkness, receiving the warmth from your hands. Slowly remove your hands, and only when you feel ready, allow your eyes to gently open. Let your gaze be soft. Take in your surroundings without labeling or judging. Simply notice one color, one shape, one patch of light. See your world with the fresh, quiet eyes of this present moment. The formal meditation is now complete, but the awareness continues. Before you move, take a moment to set an intention. How do you wish to enter the next moment of your day? Can you carry this stillness with you? Can you remember the taste of the strawberry? This feeling of peace is your true nature. It is not something you found here. It is something that is always within you. You can return to it at any time. All it takes is a pause and a single conscious breath. That one breath is the key to the quiet room inside your own heart. Thank you for sharing this practice, this hour of stillness. It has been an honor to be your guide. Remember the feeling of TeaMindVibes, the harmony of a mindful act and a peaceful mind. May you carry it with you. May you be peaceful. May you be happy. May you see the beauty in all things, and may you walk through the world with a kind and gentle heart. The journey continues. Scene end.